Just ketchup,
Okay,
chardonnay,
good
sweet onion,
evening,
garlic.
everyone. We are live with another episode of Table 34. Welcome once again. Thank you all for joining in. Everybody on the YouTube stream and the Facebook stream, welcome. As usual, with me is Quincy and Ronaldo. And Ronaldo is in the field of sorts right now,
Being
doing
extra.
being extra, doing some reconnaissance.
Recon.
And joining us today in the chat, we have Acacia, Ariane, and Rakim. So,
Hey guys.
what's going on? Ladies first. Ariane, would you introduce yourself to the panel?
Sure. Hi, y'all. My name is Ariane Charles. Dari, thanks for the opportunity. I am not a fantastic cook. I mean, I could survive because I live past lockdown. I love to eat though, but preferably something that somebody else made. So that's why I'm here today for sandwiches that I bought,
Yes,
not made.
because
So
you
yeah.
buy a lot of food. Yes.
Um, well, you could say that, yeah. I mean, if 7 days a week counts as a lot of food, then
So that's
maybe.
yeah. Nice. And we have Acacia here. Acacia, can you introduce yourself?
Hi guys. So my name is Acacia. I am just really interested. I watched a few episodes and I was like, sometimes I listen to you and I'm like, what? He like that? What? I kind of have my little moments. I'm glad to be part of the movement in itself.
Right.
I just wanted one bit of clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Is a roti considered a sandwich because it's enfolded by bread? And if so, then you all know where my favorite sandwich
Well,
is.
right. Well, we're
All
getting
right.
into that. The Rams. This
Well,
is
all right.
this is gonna be a serious contention going forward this evening. So we definitely gonna address that.
I
That's the
am
first
here
thing
to
on the list.
contend.
Very good. Very good. And we also have Rakim with us. Rakim.
Hey guys. My name is Rakim, also known as Avocado Papi. I'm just a food lover, food blogger, foodie, Trini.
Nice.
And thanks for the opportunity for having
Of
me here
course.
because I'm excited to be a part of the conversation.
Great, great. Thanks for being here. Thanks to you all for taking the time to be here. So, the first thing we need to do is set up the framework, right? And it's a little bit of what Acacia touched on. When we started Sandwich Month, because this is July is Sandwich Month on Table 34, that's why we're doing different sandwiches. We started off defining what a sandwich is.
Mhm.
And um, it is a dish, well, contained within bread. So some filling contained between some sort of bread. And by that definition, sandwiches would be a lot more than just a burger or a hot dog. It could also be a doubles. It could also
Okay.
be bacon shack. It could also be roti. It could be tacos. All you feel about
Um, I feel like a wrap is kind of separate from a sandwich. I don't know.
Well, actually, a wrap is a type of sandwich
True.
by the definition of what a sandwich is. Yeah, so gyros would be considered a sandwich as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? And again, this is where we need to settle the rabs up front because then the conversation could get real wild. We already dealt with bacon shack and we did a roti roti conversation as well. If we are going to talk about the best sandwich you could buy, do we include those sandwiches or do we exclude them just for the purpose of this conversation? What your
Um,
vote is?
The best sandwich you can buy.
I
Well,
feel as though if
Yeah.
routine not included, I
Sorry.
don't have anything to say. If routine not
Nah,
there.
I vote for
Not
roti to
there?
be excluded.
Excluded? Good.
uh,
All right. So
Same.
we have So Acacia and
Ronaldo
Ariane
clearly
saying,
has shares in Subway since he was
yeah.
there. So we understand.
Right.
Here,
Chris,
here I go say, right?
yeah,
By definition, roti as well as gyros and all of them are sandwiches because it's all cases of things sandwiched by
Some
bread,
sort of flour based
a
something.
flour-based thing, right?
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't put roti into this discussion for myself. You understand?
right,
I would put, if we're talking about the greatest sandwiches of all time, then roti could come in and start a run. But
right.
in a best sandwich I could buy, only because my head don't go there, and I'm sure a lot of other people head don't go there immediately, I would leave it to things between two slices of things. I will leave it there. Just to
Okay.
explore, to be able to explore.
So all right. So because if we're saying that, then it would be well across the board, or you think individually we could choose which way we want to go.
Yeah, I think it's a moral thing now. I think it's how your soul lead you.
Right, right,
I don't feel it could be wrong. Like if somebody say, well, look, I can't help, roti is the best sandwich I could buy, then so be
yeah,
it. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
So look, people in the chat saying that rotis are wrap, right? And yes, they are wraps, but wraps are a type of sandwich. It
Yeah.
actually falls
Yeah.
under the category of sandwich.
Yeah. The
So
dictionary definition of sandwich is that is
yes,
wraps included, open
yes,
face included.
yes, Crystal. So a taco is a sandwich
Yes.
as well.
So that
Yes,
means a pizza is a sandwich then.
a
Yes.
pizza is an open face
It's
sandwich.
open face, yeah.
If you mean technical, if you want to be technical,
Right. So we should
my
exclude those things then.
exclude it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means the first week in August, the live will be the best roti you ever eat.
We did that
We
already.
do the best roti already.
Yeah, but I mean, Acacia had it say the roti, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Okay.
be so dogmatic about it. Like if somebody choose to put roti, I think why not?
Okay. Okay.
Listen, I have other choices than roti. I just feel like in terms of my best sandwich, that's it. But
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
for sake of argument, as I
Mm-hmm.
said, I'm here for the contention.
Right.
I will
Right.
stand up with roti, but I like other things too. So I'm real glad to hear that tacos are part of the equation.
Right. Right.
I'm excited about the sandwich thing because sandwiches essentially are really boring. You grab eating real cheese paste and just bread. It's nice to hear that other things you were
Sandwiches
eating are
boring.
now. Was that
Sandwiches boring.
original sandwiches? You know the things we grew up with: hot dog, cheese paste, and bread.
I
Right.
love those things.
Love them, but
All
they're
right.
like regular. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
They come
So
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's start it off one time, right? And I will start with you, Acacia. When you're purchasing a sandwich, right? Where's the thing that does sell you on it the most? What about it?
For me, in terms of things, so if I buy, I rarely buy sandwiches. Let me say that first. So if I go to a restaurant, you are not going to see me buy a burger or something randomly. I don't usually do that.
Right.
But if I have to, because I'm interested in something or I like a particular thing, I like my bread to meat ratio balance. I don't want too
Right.
much meat.
Right.
And I definitely don't want too much bread. And I'm not a sauce person. I know this is going to shock the world because Trinis love to put a set of thing on the bread, which drives me insane. I don't know how y'all do it. More for you. But I am an olive oil and pepper sauce kind of girl. That's all I want on my thing. Nothing else.
Acacia,
Most people,
yeah,
I go on and see them catch up and
yeah.
garlic sauce and so I get a little warm thinking about it. So yeah, balance.
Everything,
Balance is
yeah,
it for me.
balance. Yeah. Everything you just said is exactly me. I don't like too much bread. I don't like too much meat. It has to be right
Yeah.
proportions. Yeah,
A
yeah,
nice balance is a good sandwich.
yeah. Ariane, what about you? What does go for in a sandwich?
So for me, the thing is my favorite is a panini, right? Do not call the thing a panini and give me it in 2 slices of bread from a press. That you have to put it on proper bread for me, right?
Right.
And we saw exhibit A we were seeing earlier. From a
Uh-huh.
time a sandwich expects me to open my mouth like this
Uh-huh.
to be able to take a bite,
Yeah.
problems, real problems. So it's like, if I have to unlock my jaw to bite a sandwich, no. But the thing is, I will take my sauce. I will take maybe 3 maximum. You know, I'm not one of the people who, when some of those places list out 8 things for everything you want, you're gonna take
Right.
all 8 things. That's not me. But the bread
Right.
for me is the most important thing.
Okay. The bread.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rakeem, what about you?
Yeah, same for me. I think bread is the most important thing when picking a sandwich. And I think like the add-ons, like cheese, mushrooms, like what it's made of, that will make me kind of decide, okay, I want this.
Okay. Nice. Quincy?
A few things for me with sandwiches. Bread, definitely. But I have few things that turn me off than to go and check a sandwich and they're using an inferior bread. That's a real turn off. You
Right.
know. Of course, I like quality ingredients,
Right.
but most of all, I like sandwiches to give me some sort of unique experience. Like I don't want to buy like Cassius now saying the sandwich is boring. They could be, they could be.
Mm-hmm.
But then you might bounce up one of these sandwiches that have a character and a personality. Something that might be a little novel, a little unique.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Something that bringing a little unique thing to the table, which has influenced my choice for tonight.
Nice. Nice. Ronaldo, what is your go-to thing? What's the thing that is draw you in when you're buying a sandwich? Ronaldo, you're off, you know, you Yeah, we're not hearing Ronaldo. All right. So while Ronaldo sort out his technical issues, I will um I will give you my take. For me, a sandwich is the way I approach it is how I approach food on the whole. I like simple flavors. I like if I eating something I could taste. Well, if even if it are layers, I need to taste each layer. So you see
Mhm,
something that have all right, since your people go and buy bacon track and throw everything on it, I could
mhm,
never do that. Because then it's like what you eating? You're just eating is this wildness now. You understand? So I like to be very precise when I eating something. Even if it's a burger, I can't eat a burger with a million things on it. Just give me like 2 or 3 things and I'm good. And I don't even like different sauces. I can just put like one sauce on it and I'm good to go. So yeah, a nice bread, firm that could hold the ingredients properly. Um, Preferably not no mass produced bread. I ain't gonna call nobody by name, but
mhm.
no mass produced bread.
Talk
And
the things, talk the things, talk the things.
and yeah, and as Quincy say, quality ingredients, quality ingredients, and we have a we in a gear. Ronaldo.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, while I sorted the technical issues on the laptop. So for me, again, not to beat a dead horse, but the taste at the end of the day, wherever you're buying had to taste good. Unlike Ariane, I like sauce. The wetter the better for me. So so I like that, and I like a place where I could more or less customize a sandwich and make it my own. While it's nice for the chef to, you know, come up with whatever they think it should be, I appreciate the ability to customize a sandwich and make it my own.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
You like democracy when it comes to your sandwiches.
I guess.
All right, nice. So I need to know where all you fall in these 2 categories. Are you team I could eat a sandwich at any time, any day, anytime, or is team a sandwich is a a very specific type of meal for a very specific time? Ariane.
No, I could eat a sandwich at any point in time. It honestly, anything I could eat at any point in time. I tell you, I ate eggs today for lunch. So,
You will eat pilau for breakfast then?
well, I don't really like peel. I remember we spoke about that. Listen, that's our next discussion. Huh?
Well, our next discussion.
So I realized everybody just went into shock there. But yeah, to be honest, no, it doesn't matter to me the time of day.
Right.
Um,
Acacia.
Again, disclaimer, my dog, at some point you're gonna hear, I'm sorry, she's a dog, she barks.
That's fine. That's fine.
I cannot eat a sandwich any day, any time. I'm a specific type of day, type of person.
Right.
Went to party, coming home kind of tipsy, stop somewhere, get something,
Yeah.
or maybe for breakfast,
Right.
these sandwiches like doubles and that kind of thing. But lunchtime,
Yeah.
there's no way you can get me to eat bread lunchtime unless it is filled with dal and wrapped around aloo, shrimp, etc.
Right. Rakim.
Yeah, I am team sandwich. I will eat a sandwich anytime, any day. Anyway.
Right. Ronaldo, what about you?
I mean, it depends on the sandwich, but yeah, there's no right or wrong time for a sandwich. You could have breakfast sandwich, or you could have a sandwich for dinner. It don't matter.
Right. Quincy.
I used to be team I need to know bread for lunch, right? But then that was when my repertoire was limited. From the time they started to introduce the kind of quality burgers that they have, from the time they started to introduce, from the time we realized that roti was a sandwich, I realized it's that. But then the question kind of is for people who have very specific tastes. I know a lot of people that don't do the sandwich for lunch, well, unless you're talking outside or we know traditionally a sandwich. But I feel it have a sandwich for everything.
Right, but
Yeah.
for every occasion.
For every year, for everything, If a breakfast sandwiches, especially, I find pretty innovative, where you can, like breakfast bagels and them kind of thing. I enjoy that a lot.
Right.
Burgers, I could do that lunch or dinner. And well, my all-time favorite sandwich, I'll see that in the morning regular.
Right. I think if we're talking the very, very narrow definition of sandwich, I think it definitely have a time and place for it. But if you're going loose with it, for example, a taco, I will eat a taco any day, anytime, any occasion. I really like tacos. You understand? So
breakfast taco.
Understand? Lunch, dinner.
I gotta go there.
For me, because it's light tuna. You understand? It's a light kind of thing, and you can eat plenty of it if you want to. Yeah, I can do that. But a burger, I also not eating no burger for breakfast. Yeah, I do it.
Breakfast burger, same way?
Nah, Jed, that's too heavy, us. I go be lethargic whole day.
Look, a bagel,
Yeah,
or like a slider, you know how to do a whole burger,
yeah.
right? With a nice Italian sausage round and a nice scrambled egg with a piece of, bacon or not.
Right.
The lettuce thing. That's a nice breakfast, a nice start to the day.
Yeah. I guess so.
It's too heavy,
But you know what? I could do that probably on a special occasion kind of scene. You understand? I wouldn't wake up in the morning just want feel for that. You understand? Like if I go somewhere and in a hotel or something and it have it, alright, cool. You understand? But I'm not gonna wake up just and say I'm gonna eat a open.
I feel a burger.
yeah. That's it.
For some reason, that's how we're good. Wake up and I feel a burger.
Yeah.
A burger and Lipton, and definitely no problem.
I feel like a zest for you.
Yeah, that is real zest.
That is zest. That is zest.
Yeah. All right. So let me get into it. Let me get into the meat of the thing. Acacia, what is the best sandwich you have ever bought in Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh, okay, because I was going to tell you something that it was not local.
Well, you know what? What we doing? We doing local or we letting it be open?
You told me local, so I'm a
Yeah.
stick to the program.
But
Yeah, all right.
also,
No surprises.
I'm a train a little caveat.
Mm.
If you have something that was real phenomenal, or you had something that was real phenomenal, you could get a shout out.
Okay, good. So I will give you all my shout out first, just because this is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of a sandwich that I fell head over heels for.
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory has something called a mac and cheese burger. Did not give it any thought. Saw it on the menu. Meh,
Uh,
try it.
uh.
Amazing. It was a mac and cheese patty, the size of the patty, the beef patty itself. And
Right.
usually, just like Ariane, I would never want a sandwich where I have to unlock my jaw. But that, I was like, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
And when I bit into it, the mac and cheese just. It was amazing.
Right.
So that's my best sandwich that I ever had. I've even tried to do it here. I can't do it like them. So, as soon as I get a chance, when the COVIDial times have ceased,
Yeah.
I will head to Cheesecake Factory and I'm gonna have two of those.
Nice.
Local sandwich, honestly, this is a real simple thing, but you see, El Pecos, they have a burger that tastes like home. Bread ain't nothing to talk about, but their patty is juicy AF. You
All
put
right.
some jerk sauce on that,
Right.
and I'm not a sauce person, remember?
Right.
Some jerk sauce on that, some pepper sauce on that.
Right.
You close that bread. You have your little, I mean, they have a little regular trimmings or the hot pickles thing that they have. I douse that over my food regardless of what I'm having.
So just now,
Gets a little
jerk,
soggy.
jerk sauce, pepper sauce, and hot pickles.
I like heat.
Oh, I realizing that now.
Yeah.
I
I like a
realizing
lot
that.
of pepper, a lot of heat in my food. That burger, I would tell anybody, try it tomorrow. Whoever is that cook that makes that burger, it is juicy. It is, you could taste the meat. It's not too seasoned. It's seasoned enough. Because sometimes people season things too much and it tastes like bush. This
Yeah.
is not taste like that. It's amazing. So in terms of a local sandwich, that's my favorite.
Right.
Definitely El Pico's burger.
El Pecos burger. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Ariane,
Yo,
jump
so
in.
my best local sandwich is actually from Price Plaza in Chagonas. So like I said, the whole come up with the whole story for this show. Ariane jump out, Ariane ready to go Price Plaza and get a sandwich. Remember everything to come back today. Something on Price Plaza catch on fire. I'm going for the sandwich, electricity out. Once it's a fire service, I was like, Lord, you know what? So I'm going from memory. And I will remember this because when I had it the first time, I was like, what is this amazingness? It's a panini, right? And I asked them, what kind of bread is it on? Because if they're going to tell me 2 slices of white bread that they put on a panini press, I'm going to have problems, right? The person looked at me and actually said it's ciabatta. I was like, look at y'all jumping out yourself, right? Then to make it even better, so it's a grilled chicken panini.
Right.
They grill the chicken when you order. So they don't have chicken sitting there waiting and dried out. No, they grill it for you, they give you it. Well, I mean, they ask if you want pepper sauce and that kind of thing. So you kind of know they literally now assembling everything together for you, right? They even asked me about how I wanted my chicken season and stuff one time when I went.
Oh,
The first time I
serious?
went. Yeah. So for me, if it's fresh and it's good ingredients, then definitely. So it had whole kernel corn in it, tomatoes, a couple of onions. Well, I have my sauce thing, right? So a dash of mustard, a dash of ketchup,
Right.
dash of garlic sauce, and some olive oil. But the thing is, it's not like some of these sandwiches like what Ronaldo will eat.
Yeah.
That the bread will be real soggy.
Yeah.
Just saying. But it's not like that.
Eating
The
a sick
sandwich,
bread.
Ariane, the bread don't get chance to get soggy.
and the thing is, because of the fact that it is a proper panini, when they put it together, you could take a bite. A regular person could take a bite. It's not gonna mess up your face and your makeup, and it's not gonna fall. And yeah, because for me, time of sandwiches like 8 inches high for me, I literally need to deconstruct that before I eat it. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Rakim.
For sure, the best sandwich I had would be from Lola's. I think it was a triple seafood sandwich from their sandwich of the month last year. I think it was, let me see, have it, August. Yeah, it was shrimp, white salmon. Yeah, just that sandwich. I think I talked about it for months later. Like I was always tweeting about this sandwich. I would wake up thinking about Lola's sandwich. I think that was the best sandwich. They had this sauce on it. It was let me see, a wasabi tartar sauce that they had on the fish.
All right.
Yo, and it had toasted seaweed on top of the sandwich. It,
Hops.
Fancy.
this
Very
was like,
fancy.
no, trust me, Lola's, they put in the work for their sandwiches. And they served it with like a Asian slaw as well. It was like the perfect sandwich for sure.
Okay. Well, nice.
Yes,
Well, see you not. Yeah, see you not. You end on that note. Quincy. Let me continue along that trend.
Hi, good day. Yeah, I there with Papi on the Loda's Dread.
Yeah.
But I actually selected the concept rather than one particular sandwich.
Right.
The concept of sandwich of the month, I will sell as a sandwich, right? Because apart from having good sandwiches, it's kind of create a movement. It's almost like a club.
Yeah.
So, like you talk about that sandwich, and I remember when you went and had that sandwich. I was like,
So not a club sandwich, a sandwich club.
a sandwich. The club of sandwich. You know? So, and I pretty much like that because you look forward to see what they're doing next. It's always a challenge. So there's always some kind of over the top something. You'll pay premium price, but it is also value for money. Because one thing about Lola's is that I just jumped it. Now you have you get the pics. I said
Let me
straight up and let people see. This month they're doing a smash burger, right? So I took the challenge of creating the smash burger home for myself.
Yeah.
I then got the ingredients from here and put them together for myself so it could be fresh. And I hope the pics do it justice. I know she watching. Guys, we there?
Yeah.
Cute, that's the sandwich you eat just now?
Well, the sandwich that I have to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just capture it there in case anything now, because it's a difficult thing to put together. And that is why I like the sandwich of the month. It is like, this has two beef patties, caramelized onions, red onions, pickled red onions. They have a tomato jam that's real interesting, a spicy tomato jam. Two slices of fried eggplant, breaded fried eggplant, right?
Wow.
I only put one slice inside there. Lettuce, tomato, real great. I mean, cheese melted all over, right? It's huge, real huge.
Yeah. Look, Adrian Mitchell, I want to know where the place is. Where's Lola's?
On Charlie Road.
Charlie.
Yeah, the block after French Street. If you come down French Street and turn left, so you're heading east, it is about 3 buildings from the corner on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Or you could
Do
check
you
them out
how you
on
plan to
Facebook.
eat a sandwich?
That's it.
Right, Ian.
I hear people say, it's an 8-inch sandwich and thing, and I don't unhook my mouth. No, I buy the sandwich, so I in charge of the sandwich, right? I tell people, take it out.
Oh, we're gonna get a demonstration. Oh, okay.
If you want, you can eat it with your hands. You can use a knife and fork. I pay for the sandwich. All you have to do is just cut it and get the perfect bite.
Right.
Like,
Wow. I
that's
tell you. I out here trying to eat the whole thing like a sandwich, but all right,
no,
okay,
no,
that
no,
can
That,
work.
that's what I
no.
would do. That's what I
You,
would do.
you could if you want to know.
Yeah.
But if a man just cut it too, so I know you're looking to come out wet dog.
Ronaldo, when we see where you was, so that's probably some inclination to, or indication to where your allegiances lie. But in your own words, what's the best
In my
sandwich?
own words,
Yeah,
Subway is not necessarily the best sandwich.
yeah.
Ultimately, I would have gone Trotters and had a burger, the
Mm.
Geno's barbecue, to be honest.
Okay.
But cost and time didn't permit today, and I would rep Subway as a real good option. I mean, it's cost effective, and it has one of my main factors, which is the ability for me to customize my sandwich and make it my own.
Right.
They have real variety
Mm.
and everything you want. And I mean, they're 2
Yeah.
blocks from home, so you can't get better than that.
Right. Where's your go-to when you go to Subway?
I saw Crystal City, the club, sorry, the
Uh-huh.
Melt. That's what I'm having tonight.
Right.
The Melt is good. The BMT is good. Anything but them chicken things.
BMT, a big man thing.
Big man thing. Big man thing.
Nice. Yeah, you know what? I mean, Subway is if you have for me, right? I have a go-to when I go to Subway. I don't deviate from the time Subway open till now. I just buy one thing when I go to Subway: a tuna sub. I don't deviate. You understand? I don't want no cheese thing. Tuna, a little bit of onion, some pickles, some cucumber, salt, not salt, black pepper, mayo, mustard. That is it.
I don't understand why you
That
don't
sounds
feel
good.
comfortable sharing this with people.
Huh? I
I
mean,
say I don't. Why you feel comfortable telling people this in public?
listen, Subway, for me, Subway could stop selling all the other sandwiches that they sell and just change the name to Tuna Subway. That
Nah.
would be good. You understand?
I have to admit, Dawi, that I have a standard when I go to Subway as well. If I go, I
Yeah.
have turkey,
Yeah, turkey.
lettuce,
Right.
onions, cucumbers, sweet
Mm.
peppers, olive oil, pepper
Mm.
sauce.
Nice.
Nothing else.
Clean,
No
clean.
pineapple?
Every single time. Pineapples is
Oh, so
for burgers and
I
pizza
can put
only.
pineapple. I can put pineapple in a sandwich. Was
Why?
pineapple and bread don't go together for me.
That's
Listen,
not true. That's like
No,
saying pineapple
no.
don't belong on
I'll have it
pizza.
in a burger
Yeah.
or pizza, but I
It-
can't have it in a sandwich. Pineapple and turkey, go away, wicked off.
Yeah, that's all right.
I I don't even like pineapple on burgers to be perfectly honest. It's like, I mean, if you pay it there, I go eat it. But I would never ask for it now. I'm gonna be like, hey, let me get a pineapple on that burger.
listen. You need to come to my place,
Uh-huh.
Bubble Cups, Price
Uh-huh.
Plaza, and it will change your mind. Pineapple, grilled chicken, tomatoes, corn. You're gonna be lit.
Yeah.
And
Actually sounds good.
Yeah.
you can come back and you can tell them, here, you change your mind.
All right. Okay. Okay. We'll see.
But
Marina, I'm not basic. I surgical. You understand?
I just say one thing.
It's precision I just go for. Precise.
I just say one thing about Subway though.
Uh,
I must say about Subway, right? They they consistent.
Gosh.
They consistent. You know where again when you go by Subway.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. And I think that is how you make a good franchise.
Mm.
You know from beforehand where you're going to get. The standard gonna be pretty much consistent. So you could decide in your head from all now if I could deal with that or not.
Yeah.
In our jam, in our buying, which is what I just use it for.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if I have to, I could
It
do this.
reliable. It
It's
reliable. It's a
reliable.
reliable
It's
sandwich. Yeah.
reliable. And I think
Yeah.
that's a good thing as a food business and a franchise.
Yeah. Well, for the record, the best sandwich locally, and I had to give this real thought because taking in all the other permutations of sandwich and thing, but keeping it to the basic of bread and a filling. If I had a rate one to the top, it would be Smoky Pete's. Either the brisket or the pulled pork. That with mustard, done talk. Nothing else. That's a little bit of mustard, and we done. I think I want to barbecue sauce. Nah. Yeah, Smoky Pete's is it for me.
Where is Smoky Pete's? I've
So
never heard of it.
that's Peter Limtroy. He does only do like pop-ups. So you'll catch him in like a upmarket or like those kinds of events. You'd see him there, or probably sometimes the carnival events. He was there for Best Fest. Best Fest.
Or you could find them in the contents there, posting shock emoji.
Yeah.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'm a sucker for brisket, so I definitely would be interested in that.
Check out Smoky Pete on Instagram.
Will do.
Yeah.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing, because if it is you have a good filling and you definitely have a good bread, you don't really need much more than that,
True.
Because if it is, well, for me personally, if it's too many things happening, I already confused about life. I don't need to be confused about the sandwich too,
Yeah.
And worse yet, for me personally, if it is I pick up a sandwich and it's gonna fall on the ground and it's gonna fall everywhere, then real pressure.
I really don't like a sandwich that's crumbly and falling apart and that kind of thing. So on the whole, if my food is not stable, I'm no longer interested. I don't want to have to be picking up chicken over, so pick up something here, my hands all over the place. I'm not about that life. I like a good stable sandwich. The bread, as I said, balance.
Yeah.
Bread can be too wet. But it also can be too dry.
Bread. The bread will be strong.
It had to be strong. I ain't trying to either, but
Q, there's a knife and fork you using there for that sandwich, right? I don't see a whole hand going through.
Yes, it is a knife and fork.
I saw a comment about Royal Castle chicken sandwich.
Right. Yeah.
So just a quick poll in terms of chicken sandwich and the chicken franchises. What's the go-to and what's the best?
Well, I mean, I will let other people go first.
For sure.
It used to be Pollo Tropical, but here no more. They had a nice spicy chicken sandwich that used to lash. For sure, it was good. But now, I don't know. I haven't eaten anything from anybody like that in a while. Yeah.
Rakim?
Yeah, it's for sure Church's chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah, super spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I think that's really, I go Church's like all the time just for that. And their biscuits, of course.
Yeah.
But
that's why I go
it's sandwich is just super spicy. So
right.
And you get so much enough chicken that the bread doesn't like overpower the sandwich compared to other places.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my go-to for sure.
I'm gonna try that. Need to make some notes.
Yeah, I agree 100% on that. Church's chicken, Royal Castle and KFC could go away from here. Wendy's as an honorable mention. I haven't been for a long while, but they did have a very nice chicken sandwich some time ago. Yeah. But for sure, Church's hands down.
Yeah, well, Ariane, where's your?
I think. Okay, y'all don't roll your eyes, right? So for me, ever since I was growing up, it was always a cruncher from KFC. And Ronaldo, see you shake your head there a second, right? But because the thing is, I don't really like spicy now. So the thing is, the cruncher for me was always the thing. But I find out as of late, not really the same way it used to be. Now, I don't know if that's because 10 years ago I was making bad decisions and eating whatever I was getting 3 o'clock in the morning, or if it is that, because it was honestly real good back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me is I will still go with a zinger, you know. Now the thing is, I haven't had a zinger in a while because I'm not a big sandwich person again. So what I would do is just go and buy the filet. I'll just buy the zinger filet and eat that now.
Right.
But when I was, when from the time they introduced the zinger, I was stuck on it. I hate cruncher. At that time,
Really?
Jed, listen. At that times, I would come by a zinger and they give me a cruncher instead. And I bite
Yeah.
into that and taste that Thai meat. And
Vex.
that's like, the only thing I do is fling it to them. You understand?
And,
I go back by the thing and it's like, listen, there's a cruncher. And she's like, no, it's a zinger. I say, miss, this is a cruncher. I know the difference between breast and thigh. This is a cruncher. She say, it's the same thing. I say, miss, this is not the same thing. I want a zinger, please. You can't give me no cruncher. But here
right.
what going on. I
Uh,
don't know if anybody listening from KFC, right? But I will tell you what will be the best thing, Jed. Is see if they take the zinger filet and put it inside a biscuit. Game over. Matter of fact, the zinger filet in a church's chicken biscuit.
Oh yeah, that
so,
one could do it.
That is it.
Great.
so,
That
let
is
me,
it. That
so,
is
so
it.
let me add to that way.
Yeah.
Cruncher is for suckers, Red. Always have been, always will be. Cruncher is rubbish. But you speak to Zinger, and I'm telling you, I do my research, right? I do my research for today. So whole week I eating sandwich everywhere, and I start with the Zinger on Monday. I start with the Zinger. I was real hoping. I've been calling. Um, correct, Crystal. I listening. No, I'll let them know. Yeah. So this Monday I went because I've been trying to get that 2 Zinger for 35 combo special on the Thursdays, and I swear if you don't call by 10:01, it's sell out. Right?
What I have 2 zingers for what?
2
35?
Zingers for $35 on a Tuesday. Yeah, but
No,
you
it's
had to call.
Wednesdays.
You had to call. Huh?
You saying?
It's
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever it is. If you don't call real early, if you don't get early, it's sold out. Trust me. We could try.
Way.
I went Monday buy a Zinger and the fatty fillet like in a tell dry. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
Zinger. It's not like what Zinger used to be. They ain't making it with love no more.
No, you know what happened? There's fry off the filet like beforehand and then they just have it there now. You understand? So when that stay there, by the time it ain't plump no more, it dry down, it ain't gotta keep it warm. So it go dry out now. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
but the bread to meat ratio was a little bit off too now. Like
Yeah,
that's the
it
like that's
actually
the
used
nice
to
thing
be
I like
real crunchy and real juicy and thing
meat into
inside and then
correct.
real
But
meaty. Yeah.
they look like they stretch the breast, they pound the breast so much that kind of
Yeah,
stretch it.
yeah, yeah.
You
That
know something. If you all buy a cruncher, you wouldn't have them problems.
but nobody wants to eat that nasty.
I can't eat the crunches.
And that's the thing, the good thing about the church's sandwich, right? That ratio, that meat
Yeah.
is always great. It's always the right flavor. It's always juicy. It's
Moist.
perfect. You might wait a little bit longer, I agree, to get, but it's always the good stuff.
It's
And
a better product, hands on.
yeah, and same thing with Wendy's. Wendy's had a chicken. It had no breading on it. It was just plain chicken.
It's like a
But
kind of roasted chicken kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. Which isn't
I
bad.
don't like that, I don't like a roasted chicken and bread. I find the textures do just be off. For me, for that to work, the bread had to be a real strong bread. It can't
Like
be
a
them
crispy ciabatta, let me say.
right. Yeah, it had to be that, and it had to be like toasted or
I
something.
know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
The texture is too similar.
Yeah, too similar, Jed.
Yeah.
So
I
when
understand.
you squeeze that and thing, and it just kind of
No, when you bite it, everything
and
is
you
almost
bite it,
one
and it's like a
consistency.
wonder. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
I hear
you know
you.
what it tastes like? You know when you start to eat these sandwiches and start to mush up in your mouth?
Mm.
It just tastes like
The
it mush
first
up
bite is not.
already, you know? It's like it already
Oh,
Good Lord.
No, I get it. And I think that's why them fried chicken sandwiches is be more interesting because they have a diversity of texture.
Yeah.
So they
I
bite
think
you
that's
and
real important
Thank
in
you
a
very
sandwich.
Thank you very much, Zara. This is like the second or third person that on Team Cruncher.
Okay, well, I mean, different strokes for different folks.
yeah.
Yeah. Some
I'm
people,
personally not on it.
They just never buy a zinger yet. That's what happened.
I don't
I
think
feel
that's
and I carry it back. I don't like it.
Definitely try the church's sandwich. I tend to get very distracted when I get to churches because I just want the biscuits.
Yeah.
Right.
right? So I
Yeah,
tend to
yeah,
buy
yeah.
like the tender meal, and
Ah,
instead of fries, I take biscuits. So I just
Biscuit.
end up going home with 3 biscuits. That's what I want really.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't ever buy a sandwich, but I'll look at it the next time and get the biscuits, of course.
That is essentially dairy sandwich, though.
Yeah, basically that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I realize we are a similar vibe when it comes to.
I see you, boo.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Adrian asking if we could recap the places. So let me start with Raheem. Your place of choice was Lola's, yeah.
Lola's.
And describe the sandwich.
It was a triple seafood sandwich
Mm-hmm.
with wasabi tartar sauce on it and toasted seaweed.
Yeah, that's something really nice.
Because
Yeah,
real,
shrimp,
real best.
white salmon. Yeah,
Mm,
and the bread was amazing as well. Lola has like the perfect bread.
yeah. Actually, what we will do is we'll compile a list and we'll make a post and we'll post it afterwards. Ariane, your choice.
So mine was from a place called Bubbles Cups in Price Plaza. Grilled chicken panini, tomatoes, coconut corn, pineapple, a smidge of mustard, a smidge of ketchup, a smidge of garlic sauce, some olive oil, fresh grilled chicken made to order, and some
Nice.
proper ciabatta bread. So
Mm,
I'll get through that one.
nice, nice. That's something really good. Acacia.
I mentioned El Pecos burger, but it has to be done particularly specific kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Juke sauce on the patty, pepper sauce on the bread,
Mm-hmm.
and hot pickles on the patty.
Which
Perfect.
which which branch is this?
Um, what's that? Arpita Avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Avenue. I don't know if anybody else does burgers anywhere now in the other branches.
They do,
I've
they do.
never ordered burgers at
Yeah.
anywhere else but there. But that burger, that El Pecos burger, is winning.
Nice. Quincy.
Yeah, the whole Lola's sandwich and the one concept, all of them. All of them. All of
Every
them.
single one.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
There was a time that they had uh Guinness stew sandwich. I can't remember the name of it, but it was beef, but it had like liver and all them kind of thing, that tripe and thing that I don't really deal with.
Mm.
Because it's Lola's, I say, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Went in, I eat the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. And that is
Okay.
real plenty from somebody
Yeah.
like me. If
Yeah.
only understand the kind of dislike I have for liver.
Mm.
Only understand when me and liver dwelling now.
Mm.
Israel is a big achievement for me to eat a whole sandwich with liver and a dread. But it tastes real good. They're doing good things there. The Lord's work, Lola's.
Facts.
And Ronaldo.
Yeah, so for me it was a Gino's burger from Trotters, but if you're looking for something in your neighborhood, head by Subway and order it just the way you like it.
Nice. And
Oh
my,
boy,
I
just
tell
really
you,
like
we had shares
yeah,
there.
I feel so sad. I feel Ronaldo undercover working for
Give
Prestige.
yourself no.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prestige, send my check now, send my check. Oh gosh.
Also, the man
yeah,
going to the spots and taking over. Man,
The man
Prestige, oh God,
represented,
cut my check
represented.
now.
man
Jeez.
learn all it know prestige.
I,
Come
I,
in.
I,
That's what.
I stopped working for them quite back in 99 though. Quite back in
Come
Hey,
in.
the man do the plug for the Wednesday special and everything, you know.
You understand? Giddy money flowers, Prestige, giddy money flowers. Yeah, understand? And my pick was Smoky Pete's, but Adrian and anybody else who wondering, what we would do is we'll compile a list and we will put it out in our post. Christopher, just make mention of this. Quincy, I don't know who else would know about this, but Burgermanos, Burgerman,
Saucy, saucy.
yeah, saucy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dread. That
Mm-hmm.
chicken sandwich was our winner. That was our winner. They
Listen,
are
the
they still
burgers
in
are right.
Elsboro or the done.
I
Nah,
don't
they
know.
they
No.
bueno, but it have a lot of them on the track diagram. Is that there?
Okay.
Yeah, but that burger from Valsin,
Mm-hmm.
the burger was real best. It's probably to me
Who's
the
that from?
best street burger ever.
Serious?
That patty, I think that patty unbeatable.
Actually, you know what? It was real tasty.
The
And I
patty,
used to do it for the sloppy Joe too.
yeah. But the only thing with that burger, and again, that the bread wasn't good quality bread. The bread
The
was
bread wasn't strong.
inferior.
It wasn't
It
strong. It
was
wasn't that strong
inferior.
bread.
But I was willing to jump out there and buy that patty, that burger, because that patty was so flavorful. If you remember, when I was there and that burger got cooked up, you couldn't stand up too close to that grill because the smoke was like choking you with the seasoning inside of that. That is the quality of that patty was high, but it dropped straight down with that bread, boy. But it's a good thing. If the bread was good, they might have take my salary.
So, look at that. Somebody saying in Baraka Lounge.
Baka, okay.
Okay, nice.
Baka Ground's real temperamental though. You never know when them open, Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the bad thing about them. Honorable mention for a real good burger though. Big Rolf on Tragreet.
Oh yeah.
Big Rolf have a real nice burger.
Yeah, Rolf burger.
Right?
It's
The
strong.
bread
It's strong.
on point, the patty on point, you can get down to the temperature you like. The
Mm.
fries is rubbish though, so just get the burger alone. But yeah, Big Rolf saying things with that burger. Last time I went, it wasn't up to standard.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, it wasn't up to standard last time. But forget the fries, just get the burger, you're good to go.
You know what? Burger joint. I find
On the
avenue.
Yeah, right.
avenue.
I find that a real clean burger. It's
Yeah, I like burger joint.
It's like real. It very technical now.
Yeah.
Technical burger. I like it for that.
The simple burgers, but well done though. They had a
done.
nice blue cheese burger.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That is my favorite.
It was real nice. I get them props for that. I wanted to trade to something because I find out I dubbed it. I find out I cover too much things now. But
always come with the freaking truffle fries and all that.
no back to our boy palette get a little culture to our boy big
Bougie.
The evolved beak. Evolved beak.
But still, I will talk about a roast pork sandwich by Quan Keps though.
Quan Keps. Quan Keps.
Yeah, that we can't.
Yeah,
we can't leave here without talking about that.
Yeah.
The roast pork. Yeah, nice things.
I'm trying to remember the name of this place in the crossing. There are two sandwiches I wanna just give also special mention to because there are things I would I like to have. So, for instance, there's one on the crossing. The name of the place is escaping me right now. I've been sitting here thinking, and it just doesn't come into mind. But what I would say is this sandwich. It's like it's a burger. It's a fat girl or a mampi or something. I don't know the name of it.
Somebody, Crystal now said the mampi from Harry Dogs on the crossing. Is it?
I know.
Okay.
And they have nachos,
right,
grounded up together on listen.
Yeah.
I'm driving to South for that, like just for that sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, I went up with a friend not recently, a while now, because COVID time. And I was, he was like, what are we gonna do? What we, everybody to the avenue. I'm like, no, I got a place.
I know a spot.
Yeah, I know a spot. And that's where we went to. And there's another one. This is just from my early 20s traveling, that kind of spot. And for people who from Arima, who live Arima, the place is no longer there, or is it? I don't remember because I no longer live Arima, and I'm not there often enough to tell you. But there's a place, Sunshine, on the corner by the PBR Maxi stand, that used to have a plantain and cheese sandwich.
Plantain and cheese.
Roast steak.
That's something interesting.
Roast steak, fried plantain, and the regular cheese, the yellow cheese, the rat cheese, the mac cheese.
Yeah.
That's oily. and wrap that in some grease paper. Kind of reach to work, kind of people maxi tiffin bites. Maxi clearly says no eating, but I'm eating anyway because this thing just in my hand and it's hot and it's warm and it's tasty.
Yeah.
Any day plantain and cheese. To date, if I'm home and I make fried plantain, I must
Yeah.
put cheese in it.
Nice.
I thought that was one of the best sandwiches.
That
Take me way back.
Hey, well, you know, she's saying that. So usually, Ronaldo will know this on our morning when we by Clico, we walk up the road by Venushtas, and it's a donor. But I used to get the sada and plantain, fried plantain. If they throw some cheese in that, that could be fire, you know.
Same
That could be
thing.
fire. That could be
I
fire.
promise you. Try it.
nah, that's something good.
Yeah.
But I find it something like a kind of irresponsible sandwich to sell because personally, that's something like if I buy that, I go back home and I don't think I'm going to work at it. When you buy that, I feel you want to be in the comfort of your bed and then
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
continue on after.
Yeah. You're willing to drink something hot. Like I'm not a hot tea person, but I'm willing to drink some tea, some cocoa,
Some
some
cocoa tea, yeah.
thing behind
Yeah,
that boy.
yeah.
Was a good sandwich. Oh, Crystal is saying that they're still
It's
there.
still
That's
there.
so
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
So I'ma go check them out
Okay.
sometime because they bring back really good memories for me. That bacon, that plantain with that cheese.
And now see people talking about Sarah and them kind of thing, and funny, nobody jump out at Sarah.
True.
Yeah,
Before we
nobody say that.
continue, just for Anika, Quanskeps is not by Valsin, but the actual Grand Bazaar food strip. So when you go around the roundabout, you're heading by the Grand Bazaar
Yes.
food strip. Just keep going. And after the second corner on the left, it's about 3 or 4 yards down on the left hand side. You can't miss it.
Yeah, can't miss it.
Well, it could
And
miss it.
well, they could, yeah.
Well, you
And
shouldn't miss it. You shouldn't
yeah,
miss
yeah.
it.
And Anika always also asks about veggie burgers. And actually Zanzibar, I had a veggie burger by Zanzibar one time, and it was real good. It tastes real good. It was it was a black bean burger. It wasn't a veggie, but black bean burger. And
I
it
had
was
it,
like,
oh sorry, I had a good veggie burger from Burger Joint as well.
oh,
Is
I
that-
think
didn't
it was
realize you do.
lentil.
Okay.
I was going to say
Lentil.
that. Yep.
It was real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lentil
Shari
burger was nice.
asking about any gluten-free burgers. Anybody know of any? I am not up on
I think
that.
there's a new place in the avenue.
Yeah.
The smash burgers, that's not really meat. I think it's vegan.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard it's good. I never had it.
Nice. So, I want to throw out another question. I'll start with Acacia. What is the most novel or unique sandwich you have purchased in Trinidad and Tobago?
I would give that to the Irie dog sandwich I was talking about earlier. And
Right.
why? Because of all the additions. I'm not usually an addition person. As I told you, I don't really care for too much sauce and that kind of thing.
Right.
But that's the nachos, and they also had a chili that they add. And I found that to be, I couldn't eat a whole burger. I sit down and breathe and adjust myself, and it still wasn't working out. I probably had like a quarter to drive back up to Port of Spain with, but to me that was amazing. It really encouraged me to want to go back down the road to get it. So it was a new thing, interesting thing for me.
Nice. Ariane?
Listen, I got distracted with Justin shouting out bacon cheese.
Yeah, I want to
Because-
know where Justin buying bacon cheese and bacon salami.
I
Justin,
told you in Maracas you could buy bacon cheese.
I see it
Yeah.
last week. I see it. I didn't know. I didn't believe
Yeah,
it
you
until
can.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I go in Maracas, it's a bacon cheese I go in for. That's what Charlie did the other day. And Ronaldo, what you need to fix your facial
Still. Don't make that check for that. Still.
Yeah, because somebody told me, they were like, why you even going there for it? I was like, well, unless it have sand in it, it already tastes the same now. So a bacon cheese home is not the same bacon cheese in Maracas,
Yeah,
right?
You need the sea breeze on the side.
Yeah. But the most novel sandwich I ever had, and I didn't really enjoy it. It was apparently a little too novel for me. You see a cheese and channel. I had no problem trying it. I was open to trying it, but I took a bite of it, and then when I open up the sandwich and I see it's a whole block of cheese, they drop in the middle of the channel. It wasn't a slice. It was a chunk, a proper chunk. I couldn't do it. That was my most novel.
Why would you open up the sandwich? This is why she was method kind of mess with me a little bit. So I'm like, well, why are you opening it?
Because I mean, like how for example, if I have to try, I will try that plantain and cheese because I love plantain and I can deal with the cheese. So I was expecting when I went chana and cheese, I saw a little flavor now.
Nice, yeah.
But from the time cheese overpowering curry chana, something happening, and I wasn't sure what it was happening. I had to investigate, and after the investigation, it didn't really work out after that.
You wasn't supposed to see the magic. You had to believe in the magic.
Correct.
Believe in the magic.
Rakim, what would be your most novel?
Of course, I have to go back to Lula's. They had a charcoal burnt pulled pork sandwich, and on top of the sandwich, it had those kind of shrimp firecrackers that you see green. They topped the sandwich with that, and it was served with wonton crisps. Like they fried the wonton skins, and that was your side. That you literally took the wonton crisps and you scooped up the pulled pork from the sandwich and it. I think that's for sure. Like that was a sandwich of the month as well. I can't remember which month it was. But yeah, that was like the most unique sandwich I ever had.
I don't eat pork, but that sounds really good. If they have another meat that they're willing to organize me with, I'm gonna try that for sure.
This one is kind of tough for me because I was saying two. One was back in the day, we used to work on Marval Road too. You remember Wanan, the Chinese shop Wanan on Marley Street?
Nah, well, so
when
in them days, Aizaman.
Oh yes, It's true. We wasn't dabbling in them things
in them days. Dobsons. That was it. Dobsons.
Well, you would know one hands. You had to walk past one hands. It was on the right, same side of Dobsons. So when you had to leave from work by you and turn the corner, had a kind of galvanized gate mentioned. One hands. Listen, what do you call it? Had the bone in it, right? I was sure.
Horse, I hate that horse.
Yeah, but I can't.
That sandwich had bone in it, chair. Don't do me that, chair. Don't do me that. Bone in those sandwich.
That sandwich with bone in it, right? $5 for a chicken sandwich, right? 2 pieces of chicken in a hub.
Yeah.
Listen to me, right? As simple as that sourdough. You put some pepper sauce on those.
Yeah.
A little splash of soy. It was the best chicken sandwich ever. I eaten the bone, everything, man.
Also, you just eat that sandwich with bone in it.
With great difficulty. That's how you do it.
Oh, is that roti with bone? Now let's talk to me about roti with bone. How is it roti with bone?
You can't. How you gonna do that?
Exactly.
You gotta skin out the roti.
Easy.
Yeah.
The only thing the skin out is...
If I had to eat it with bone, I had to.
I will say this, right? It's easier to eat a roti with chicken bone than a sandwich with chicken bone, right?
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
I would think a sandwich with chicken bone is one bone, like a thigh piece or something. That one bone.
Yeah,
but a roti with chicken bone, you have a whole set of bone. You have to keep dodging bone right through.
Well, again, no. And people just make it sound like if you went by Arawak and say all the reject bones I'm gonna make chicken roti.
That's what chicken is.
You have about 70 bone in a delivery.
That's what it is.
For some sauce. No, it's not that. It is not that. It's not always stop it now, man. Here's the reason why. Actually, is that same reason why it's easier to eat a chicken with bones in it, right? A chicken with bones in it than a sandwich. That one bone, every single bite you make gonna be around that bone. So basically what you're doing is you're eating a piece of chicken that have obstructions around it. And that's difficult. With a roti, it have enough, the bones separate, right? There's different pieces of chicken. So you bite here, you may not encounter nothing. You bite here, you might feel something. Now, it's not an alligator. So when I do so, I could stop my bite. I'm not going to bite through everything, my hand. I can control my mouth. So I do so, I feel a bone thing, a bite of thing, I take it out. Again, I eat in the roti, so the bone don't demand to be in my mouth. I take the bone out of my mouth, I swallow half, I eat my piece of chicken, I rest it on the side. To me, I don't see the discomfort at all.
Nah, that's nonsense, though. That is nonsense. Eating roti with bone in it is nonsense.
Eating food should not be work. That's too much work.
I find people as conveniently decide what they want to call hard work and not. But for me,
yes.
But for me, I can't deal with a curry chicken, a boneless curry chicken. I find that is one of the most tasteless things you could ever have.
I agree.
Quincy,
I agree.
will you eat a stewed chicken gyro with leg? Chicken leg, drumstick in it. Would you eat it? Or you'll peel that back by the gyro, man?
I can't do it for a gyro. I can't do it for a gyro.
Exactly.
There's a roti, so it's
It's just,
for
you know what
roti.
it is? It's just that people sell it and we get accustomed to it also.
Yeah.
But if a gyro man start to sell
No,
with bone in it, you
No.
will feel.
I will tell you
But
why.
in that horse.
I will tell you why. It go be too concentrated. You see, again, that go come like every bite gonna have bone to deal with, right? Every single bite, because the gyro does force everything to the center. So it'll be like everything together like this now. The chicken will be like that. The chicken is spread a little bit in the roti. You have space to deal with.
All right. So if it's not like that though, if it's like breast and thigh and thing, but it had the bone on it, so bone still attached. We chop it up into chunks and it's in a wrap. Gyro.
You see what's going on? You see my I can control my mouth, right? My mouth now can deal with certain things.
Yeah.
And it just don't feel to deal with a gyro with stew chicken. I don't like it enough.
It's conditioning. It's conditioning us. It's conditioning.
Well, it's practice. With practice, they practice to do anything. I practice to eat a chicken roti. That is no problem. I can pour on a whole white kit right now and eat a chicken roti in my hand, lying down on my back maybe. And be real good.
But your chicken sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had bone in it.
It had bone in it.
You see, and
it was uncomfortable. I'm not picking up to it.
I don't take a horrors with this,
Mm-hmm.
but for you to pay $5 for a chicken sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been that might have been before boneless chicken was invented.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, it was 1990. That was like 97, 98.
Them kind of time.
That's the thing. So what y'all think I was doing in 1997? I was probably now learning to spell chicken. You understand? So you realize I stay quiet in the whole conversation when you're talking about this burger man by Valsy. It's like I hear the legends. That's all I can add. But don't take a horrors. That's always tell Badawi stuff too. Don't worry. That's why he had a close up just now to go and sleep.
So to add to your thing, Q, in terms of the weird sandwiches, I had to call it weird. Same thing, 2000, 2001 holidays in St. James. It used to have, I can't remember the name of that, but it had a place that used to sell burgers.
Everything is
We used to go there. Oh, madness.
Yeah. Listen to
That don't
me.
make no sense.
Listen to me, Ronaldo. I don't know what it is make me, Dari, and Kessie go and eat burgers by this place.
Alcohol, that's what we do.
Because there's no stretch of the imagination, that's right.
Yeah.
Correct, it can't be right. I don't think that.
$5 for lamb, $5
I know
for
that.
beef.
I know it. That and it had 2 stairs you had to walk up to get inside.
Yeah.
Y'all like from St. James.
Yeah.
I will know that because I used to go there.
You're talking about the one out across from the thing. So you're talking about the one next to Techno Junkies.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what
we
technical is.
We used to go by the cart.
This was
a building. There's a
Yeah, you talking about the building.
that one.
Yeah.
That one, a pet store come and open up after that. Then.
Yep. Yeah.
Because
Listen,
it probably was a pet store along.
I'm sure that was just minced random parts of animal with beef essence and chicken essence.
So hold
Flavor,
on, listen.
flavor.
So here it is, right? I mean, we was living on the wild side back in them days, right?
Yeah, boy.
Men used to buy. I used to buy hot dog in Thomas. I see we buy
Crazy.
hot dog in front of KFC.
Crazy.
I buy
Madness.
that. Also, that sausage that's swimming in that water whole day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
I buy
But it
that.
was great.
It was great.
When you need to get spelling metallic all kind of thing.
That's all. It was.
That almost as bad as hot dogs in the cinema by Green Corner there.
What Globe?
For Globe?
No.
You
Us.
must do that, us.
No boy.
Us,
Them
here
hot
we
dogs
go.
wasn't even cooked yet. Those hot dogs weren't even cooked.
Here we going on.
Them hot dogs were just and I swear that metal thing was sitting on the wall was
Ronaldo.
They cook already Parkway. I don't understand.
Nah, no.
Ronaldo, here what going on, right? Back in them days, man, pocket real thin, right?
I popcorn and chill us.
Well, so right. So if you carry a girl, right? Your usual budget is a Malta and a popcorn. You understand? That's your budget, Malta and a popcorn. When you're balling out, you're buying a hot dog, us.
But
Because if you buy a hot dog, when you go in Globe, you understand? She got you like,
Yeah.
yeah.
One thing, they come back with the shooting box thing. They have 2 hot dogs.
Yeah.
Here when they do really balling, they really up the shutter thing. 2 pair of jacks now.
you win.
So now they're gonna talk about you after.
That guy has his shit together.
Yeah. So we had hot dogs and pair jacks.
I just want to say shout out to the lady in front of Salvatore building when I was growing up who did the hot dogs there. My mother, after we went through town, pulled there and I vexed because she stopped in every 2 minutes to talk to somebody. But just before we head to those Maxis, because at the time Maxis used to be at before City Gate was a thing. It'd be at the end, right. Go on there and get a hot dog, onions, and your carrots and cabbage cut up. Fine.
Yes. A Salvatore building hot dog.
All you play with all your life, boy. You play with all your life.
I'm still alive, Vina.
You.
I'm still here.
We still here.
I ain't doing that.
That
now.
was a good hot dog.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not doing that. No.
Hot dog is nastiness in the first instance.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, hot dog is my guilty pleasure.
I like a good hot dog.
I don't really eat those sort of junk food, as you know. But hot dog, I go eat a hot dog.
Is the most hot dog you ever eat, Harry?
Take me this way. I eat hot dog till I could eat no more. I think it was probably about nine hot dogs. Quincy have a partner, Bridget. We just call him hot dogs. We just call him hot dogs because on that same morning, it was about what, 30 hot dogs you make?
At least.
It was, the big pack of hot dogs he was getting priced.
Family pack.
Yeah, we went on Quincy.
For a family.
Being excessive, went and buy that and decided we're gonna cook all. Cook all.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I eat about 8 or 9.
You're hungry.
You know what? I lying.
Nah, you didn't.
Nah, it was about 5 or 6.
Yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah, you eat about 5.
All eat about 8 or 9. You and Cassie. Between you and Cassie.
Yeah.
Quincy partner eat the rest. The balance.
The balance, yeah.
He helped clean up, basically.
Yeah.
Nah,
He was hungry.
Nah, he was good. He's a good boy.
Yeah, to this day we still call him hot dogs.
Yeah.
Well, this was a really good discussion.
We done? Already?
Well, I mean, we still had the after party, We had the after party. So yeah, we have it, but we're not going till 12 o'clock.
Listen, why you said it like that? Like if you know I being, I just asked, hey, we having a tight cool. All right.
Yeah. So, Acacia, Ariane, and Rakim, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having.
And
And now they can come back in the after party too.
Yeah,
We
if you
enjoyed
want,
it, I'm sure.
what we do is we end the broadcast and we restart, and the after party is anything goes, any topic. We don't record it, to keep the innocent, to protect the innocent. We don't record it, but anything goes. So if you want, feel free to join us in the after party.
Okay, good. Cool.
Okay,
Post drams.
okay.
Thank you so much for having me. I
Thank
enjoyed
you,
the conversation
thank you for
immensely.
being here. Thank you.
it was
Same.
fun. I realized we have to do a cross country road tour of sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Of many things.
yeah. Coming out of this discussion, we definitely need to do a sandwich tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
We need to do
Yeah.
a
the top
sandwich
of
tour.
my list is you see plantain and cheese.
Yeah.
I feel that's the top of my list. And Q, I hear you, eh? I always see the sandwich with the month for Lola's. But is my problem is the whole thing with having to unlock my jaw to eat that. That's what my problem is. Because
Well,
I
if you,
cannot eat that in one sitting.
no, let me tell you this. There's that. You're not going to, like I leave back, you're not going to eat the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not about eating the whole thing. It's about enjoying, like, this is pure wildness. Pure wildness, right? But the flavors, the kind of combinations, like this sandwich, I hushed my mouth while I was eating it, but this sandwich mashing up. It is like a bomb sandwich here. They have that spicy tomato jam,
Yeah.
that gone clear.
That's
That is
very nice.
madness inside this thing with the caramelized onions and thing. So there's blend is an opportunity to get unusual flavors happening.
Yeah.
We are very creative with how she's put together this stuff. There's a lot of thought. I assemble that sandwich home, like I cook out some of the things and assemble it myself. If she doing that for somebody, she had to have a lot of love for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up, is a two-man work, right? But again, all you need to do is understand on your plate, disassemble a sandwich, and make a perfect bite.
I think that's the thing. That's exactly what it is you have to do.
Yeah, make a
Because
perfect bite.
Yeah.
the gymnastics involved kind of,
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so
All right.
everybody who logged on, thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing in the chat. And of course, look out next week. We will be here again at 7 p.m. for another episode of Table
Hold on.
24. We still
Next week
carry
is
next week is doubles.
doubles.
Next week is doubles.
Rats
Do
upon
not
rats.
Rabs
miss it.
upon Rabs. Do not miss
Next
next
week
week.
is
Next
doubles.
week we are talking about the number one street food in Trinidad and Tobago, doubles. So be here for that. And
Rabs
again,
and flags and rabs and flags.
thank you for being part of the chat. And well, the after party is now, so stick around. We'll be back.
Bo.
Thanks for coming, Rakim.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So it's when you have Messi or Ronaldo.
You hear every time. Thanks, Akash.
All right.
Bye, Ariane.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Ronaldo.